take a piping thread, cut into 2 small pieces, and using fabric glue, just paste the thread in leaves. Draw a big leaf, split into 2 and paste the piping thread in both the sides. Then start stitching. I am using here a chain stitch. That is type 2 method. You can use it in type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5, type 6. But I am using in only type 2 method. You can use it in other methods also. Just one chain stitch, one lock stitch, again turn, one chain stitch, one lock stitch, again turn. While stitching above the piping thread, you have to stitch very slowly because the thread will move away from the leaf. So to avoid this, you have to stitch very slowly. Then only the thread will not move away from the pasting point. There are 2 methods. One is pasting for piping thread. There are 2 methods. One is pasting. Another one is stitching method. You can use double zigzag to stitch the piping thread. But for leaf filling, the thread is small, so I use the pasting method. So when here the piping thread comes away from the outline, so I just using an iron needle back side, I just pull the thread inside the stitches. Now I am again continuing the stitch. This is the 3D, it looks like a 3D view. There is a small bulge like leaf. It is mostly used in grand works because normal leaf filling will be mostly used in simple designs. This embossed type will be used in grand works because it takes little bit more time. So for cutting a piping thread, and you have to paste it or you have to stitch it, then you have to put the stitches. You can use double colors also, left side one color, right side one color, but I am using the same color. After completing the chain stitches, you have to put outline using a chain silk thread or sugar bead or some other type of beads. So here you can see a small holes in the outline. So to cover up the gap and the holes, we have to use a beads or some other beads, sugar beads or some other beads to hide that holes. So this is a normal cotton material, so you can find a holes. In most of the silk there will be no holes because the thread and the cloths are very closely made. Again I am starting the another side and putting the same chain stitch and lock stitch. The chain stitch should be inside the outline and the lock stitch should be put in the outline. In this type, the center you will have a small gaps. To hide that gaps, you can use beads, sugar beads, or you can just simply put a chain stitch using silk thread. Mostly we use silk thread in the leaf filling types, mostly in the filling types, because zari thread will not give that closer look in the filling types. So we mostly prefer with silk threads. Even shewing thread also you can use it for the filling types, but in blouses we don't use shewing thread because for silk blouses we have to use silk thread only. Then only the stitches will match the blouse.